Okay, I think I'm live. All right. Hello, everyone. It's Georgia, and welcome to my little corner of the internet. Also, welcome to the first episode of this new live stream series I'm trying to start here. It's called Let's Make a Comic. So let's see. I don't need to share my screen yet. But so to start with, so this is a new series I'm starting. And basically the goal of it is to make a comic story in real time and take you through the entire process and even the boring parts of slowly but surely creating comic pages and getting it done. The reason I wanted to start this live stream was because, I've looked at a ton of different videos about how to make comics. Give me a second. I've watched tons of videos about how to make comics and always looking for advice and looking for inspiration and motivation to do that. But I know, for starters, all the different videos, they all kind of say the same thing and they give you the same basic steps. You get the idea, you write it, you draw it, you sketch, and you color. And so they all say the same things because they are fundamentally correct, right? Those are the steps to making a comic. But I realized the reason I was watching them is because I was always looking for more. I wanted to know more of what they were doing day in and day out to work on their comic and get it finished. And so I felt like that is something that has been missing for me in wanting to see from other creators and watching them create their comic like every step of the way and watching that whole process, and also realizing that, the hard part is just showing up every day and getting the drawing done. I'm actually inspired by this particular quote from a guy named Alex Hormozy, which is, the start and finish are both fun. It's the middle you have to master. The terrible, brutal, unending middle. And I feel like that's pretty accurate for describing what it takes to complete any kind of creative project, right? So, okay, making sure I'm on the point there. Great. So let's see, where do I want to start? So going to be working in Krita, of course. And actually, a quick thing to note is this is a story idea I've already had. I kind of kicked it around early on, but didn't get too far into it. So I've got a little bit of a head start on drawing for it. But in today's first episode, my goal is to actually redesign my main character, who I have over here. This was the first drawing and stuff. I was brainstorming for it. I want to go back and just make sure it's the style I want to draw it in, or if I want to make any tweaks and so forth. And so, and also I need to rename her because I had one name that I was going to use, but I ended up using that for a different character for a different project. So she needs a new name as well. Let me see. I want to get my pencil. Actually, I'll use this first. So, all right. So these were some of the first notes I made for the story idea, but it's actually not what I'm going to go with. Let me pop over here to my blank canvas. The idea I'm working on, the working title for it is called Monster Rogue. And the best way I can think to describe the story is it's basically a cross between the Ranger's Apprentice series. I don't know if anyone ever read those. Those books first came out when I was in middle school, with an E. And then it's a cross between, it's a fantasy series, and it's a cross between Ranger's Apprentice and Pokemon, or really the pocket monster genre as a whole. So that's the gist of the story. And basically our main character here, she is let's see, actually none of these ideas are going to be used, quite frankly. Where is that part? Is it here? Yeah. So really none of these ideas I've listed here are even going to be used because this character is actually an apprentice. She is a rogue in training, and that's the rogue part of the title. And she, of course, has a pet monster of her own. And basically the story is that she gets her first job as an apprentice, and so it's to see if she successfully completes it. So yeah, so Ranger's Apprentice, Pokemon are some things that inspired it, as well as things like Assassin's Apprentice from Robin Hobb. I'll just write a sentence app by Robin Hobb. It's another fantasy series. And I've always enjoyed fantasy stories with that whole master apprentice dynamic. So I'm kind of going back to that. And Ranger's Apprentice is written by John Flanagan. I think he's an Australian author. Flanagan. So that's the gist of the story. I won't get too much in depth with it now. I'll save that for the next episode because which should be out Sunday. The next episode will actually get back into drawing some actual pages from the comic. So let's clear that out. So the goal for today's video is to redesign this character, try to lock it in. Let me see what I want to do here. And so I have a couple other things as well from her. I did some head tests. Hang on. If I hide all of that stuff, I did some head tests trying to figure out the hairstyle for her at the time. I don't remember what some of these other layers are. Let me see. Layer 3. Okay, I was brainstorming. Oh, cool. Okay, cool. I did get some sketches of her monster drawn in. So, okay, I have a lot to go off of with this document alone. And I wanted to give her a sword, but I think I'm definitely gonna redraw that a little bit differently. So let's go back. Like I wanted to change her hairstyle, but I don't know, it's not the worst. I might end up going back to it. Let's go back to the head test real quick. Let's do that. And take out. And I like most of the colors I used for her. It's just refamiliarizing myself with the character. So let's jump over here. Let's do that. So and where's the pencil? Forgetting where all my tools are supposed to be. I just updated Krita to the latest one. I was worried about doing it for a while because I didn't know if it'd be safe to reopen old files on it, but it seems to be working just fine. So I just wish I had an undo button up here. Dockers, can I do that? No. Toolbar shown. Styles, Dockers. I don't want Dockers. I wish I knew where the undo buttons were because I usually just tap them, but they're not here. Anyway, so when I do my character designs, I really just draw my characters in basic poses. I'm not happy with that circle. I just do them in a very straightforward, boring pose. Just to focus on the look of them and the colors and so forth. So I'm just gonna, and I'm still deciding a little bit on the style. For her, if I want to keep it the way it is or simplify it even more, possibly. Not sure. So let me stretch your hand out. Oh gosh, no. Elmo is gonna be about there, and then that's your arm. Nope, that's not right. So that. Okay, first off, where's my pre-select tool? Oh, go to. And I finally figured out installing hotkeys on my tablet, so it makes it easy for me to jump through certain things. You know what I want to do? I want to grab this layer, copy layer. Yeah, and then I want to move it over here. Layer, paste. Great. Can I shrink it in? Shrink it. There, let's do that. Okay, that's a separate. I'm going to lock that because I'm not trying to do anything with it, and go back to paint layer 1. Ugh, nope, that looks terrible. Okay. So yeah, it's also a chance to it's just locking in the proportions, making sure, you know, I'm gonna come up with a look that's simple enough to draw, because I have to draw it over and over. Okay, this is not good. Okay, that's fine. Give her more of a neck. Okay. That looks weird. I don't like that. Hold on. Yeah. Whoop. Let's do more like that. Okay. And so yeah, I'm glad I have this thing open. Let's hide that for now. So that's with no colors. Yeah. So yeah, I usually like drawing hoods or hoodies and giving my characters hoods, but I might end up taking that out for her. Give her something else. And actually, let's give her a little bit of curves, like a little bit of an hourglass curves. Bit more of a slight feminine shape. That feels knees are belly. I feel like her torso is too long. Like, I think that's like one of the first things I mess up on when I first start drawing figures. I make the torso longer than the legs, and it really should be a little more 50-50. In fact, I'm not happy with this already because the legs are too short. I'm not thrilled about this. Crap. Let's clear it. Let's start over. Knees. Bit more legs. She needs more legs. Also, my canvas size is different. I didn't mean to set it up. I just left it this way. But of course, again, like I said, this is kind of a chance to play around. Maybe I'll give her a slightly different style than before. All right. No, undo that. give her some shoulders. It's also about not making the shoulders too narrow because that looks weird too. Like I said, trying to aim for more. Give her a little bit of an hourglass thing here. Yeah, just kind of curve her in. So, oh no, head's way too big. Shit. I don't know why I feel like bothered with this pen. Okay. Can I go there? That looks weird. It feels tilted. It's just me. And like it's too short. Okay, I don't know why her body seems tilted and it's bugging me. Just rotate a little bit. Like that. Alright. Okay. Elbows about here. That looks weird. Elbows there. There. Hands are here. That's better. I feel like... Okay. All right, let's do that. I still feel like her head's too big. I feel like her head's kind of big. As weird as that sounds. Let's shrink it down a little. More like that, I guess. Deselect. Yeah, feels a little better. Okay. All right. So, you know what? I was gonna go with this hairstyle here at one point, but I don't know. I kind of like the original one a little bit, but I don't know. Or I give her even shorter hair, but I don't know yet. Figure it out. All right. Yeah. Erase some of these extra lines because they're just in the way. Okay. I'll kind of rock with that for now. What I want to do maybe is put her clothes on a different layer. Go back to here. Okay. Yeah, maybe for now, put the clothes on a different layer just to play around with that. Anyway, I'm going to leave that for now. What I might do is draw another body shape. Oh, where did I put that? Oh, there. Okay. Let's do that. Let's start drawing her clothes. So I had some references I wanted to use. Let's close that. I wanted to give her a tunic instead of the hoodie. And so I have some references. I was kind of looking at this one earlier, just the shape of the clothes. So let's go with that. Let me call that clothes. Actually, and those arms are different lengths. You know what? Forget that. I'm just going to put on the same layer. All right. Because the stuff underneath is going to get erased anyway. Her arm is too skinny out here. Yep, just give her hands here and hands over here. And her arms look kind of lopsided. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that for now. It's just a rough sketch. I think I'm like thinking too hard about it. So yeah, I wanna. That's basically how it should be for the tunic. So in this case, or maybe I should give her a longer. I might want to go with a longer sleeve tunic. Let's see. I like the belt though. I like the idea of a belt. Same thing here. Okay, let's do that. Ugh. And her clothes hang a little bit more off her body. In fact, you see in the picture, the guy's tunic, the cloth kind of overlaps. Well, he's at a bit of an angle, but the clothes need to come a little bit looser off her body. And this is the front, it's the back. So let's erase some of that, yeah? And the shoulders look weird. That's why it's bothering me too. Angled. Whoop. Try that. Oops. Erase that. Oops. That looks terrible. And for that, the arm looks weird too. All right, I'm gonna erase that. And because it comes down, the elbow's probably about, it stops at the elbow-ish. Anyway, the hands are probably more there. Okay. The pants, okay, so that's like her belt here. Erase that. Right. It's a little bit off. It's okay. Just keep playing with it. Mm-hmm. So that's about. And so now the pants basically start down here. She's definitely wearing boots. Boots are key. Actually, so okay, how tall were her boots originally? They were shorter. So maybe give her shorter boots. I'm gonna keep those the same. Give her the shorter boots, more ankle boots. Okay. For the pants, I mean, they're a little baggy. I'm trying to think. Or should they come kind of bunch into the boots? Yeah. I mean, I kind of see what's happening with this guy's stuff, where he's got like wraps around, and then it goes into his shoes. It might be something worth trying. Just erase that stuff on the inside. Yeah. Or maybe, I might do it this way, the way it shows up in this guy's, in this picture. Wasn't planner. So, alright, go back. So it's her legs. So, what are her knees? Knees are about there, knees are about there. So, her legs, and she's like way skinnier than I'm imagining. So she's got these wraps, yeah? Also, I need to keep an eye on the Wi-Fi, make sure it doesn't shut down in the middle of the stream. Hang tight. Okay, stream is still going strong. Good. Because the weather is like gearing up to rain or something this week, but it was windy today, and the internet cut in and out. So I'm hoping it doesn't do that tonight. Let's see. Maybe that's what we need for her. That looks really confusing. All those marks in there. But I see. I'm trying to go with it. Okay. All right, let's again just clean up those lines a little bit. Lines. Okay. Oy. I just scribbled really hard. Oh boy. I'm still not. I don't know. Maybe this is just showing me how out of practice I am. It was like a weird struggle. Okay. Let's go back to here. I want to decide. I like the headband too. I want to keep that. Like, hang on. So for this, I want to keep I want to keep the headband mainly. Well, I'm gonna lose the hand stuff and keep the boots. Yeah. Okay, let's like clean more of these scribbles up. Clean extra marks. And I'm gonna like actually let myself leave this pretty rough. One to like keep it moving, but also to it's just practice, right? Yeah. Let's fix the hands. I think she still came out like skinnier than she should, but it's okay. Like here's this. What here? Oops, too long. That looks really bizarre. No. Nope. It's terrible too. Oh, let's erase this happening here. This looks weird. How did it look like? It looks a little different, but same. Yeah, hands don't look right. They look too long. Just do that. Do that for argument's sake. Just get that done. Okay, let's figure her out. So, and all right, let's give her some ears, of course. Oh, whoa, that's a very different looking ear. Let's give her little ears for now, so we can keep track. So yeah, I guess what was weird about the hair was just trying to. Let's see. Like that. And then, here. Erase some of that. Like that. But then, I guess, how does her hair look without the headband? Anyway, so she's got this headband. And then that's another hair. And I was gonna give her this little cowlick, but I mean, I'm still not sure if I want to do that for the hair. I want to maybe make it shorter. Okay, I kind of want to go with a shorter. Maybe I'll go look up Google some short women haircuts. And that's her. No. That eye is too big. That. More ears. Let's take out that one here. Let's take off the headband too. For now, I want to put it back in, but let's do the hair first, yeah? kind of picture her with just short hair. So like, okay, yeah, so around here. No. That makes no sense. Let's get on Google. That's what Google's for. Let's see, short. Yeah, I was looking for some. Like here. That's not bad. What we got? Can I go to that? I want to see. Oh, give me this. I like this one on the far right. Like, I want it that kind of short. How do I get that? Is the question. These are all 3/4. Let's see. Okay, so it's like short. Move this in. Okay, there. Foot's falling asleep. So it's like that. Be very short. I mean, that's not totally accurate. Nope, that's not it. Or like keep the scalp. Let's see, keep the scalp. Let's draw the head shape again. Like that. This is like all way too close to the edge. So that's her head shape, right? So, see, I'm trying to figure out. Do I want to make it? What I could do also is, what I could also do next also is grab one of the heads. Let's see. Copy sharp and paste. Oh, do you select? What the heck? Oh, because I locked it. Duh. Let's pull another one over. And let's erase the hair. Okay, fine. We'll leave the headband on for this one. I don't know. I'm just going to play around with different. Nope. Undo. Okay. Let's see. Maybe she has some curly hair on the top. Maybe it's like short. On the top and then long on the sides. Just kind of interesting looking. It looks really weird and confusing, doesn't it? Let me try. I'm gonna look at one. I like kind of this one that's swooping off to the side. I'm not gonna copy it exactly. Nah, I don't like that. But it's like you've got nothing here, and then the hair kind of trying to figure out what that looks like from the front view. And it kind of overlaps here. Could even do that. Not like that. That looks weird and confusing. Better draw here. Am I leaving her here? Okay, well then there's this where it's like, it's trying to figure out how it looks from the front, you know? Just close this. Let's go through some more. I just want a front view. Look at that. It's not as big. Wouldn't mind. I mean, come down with the short hair a little bit. Let's put the bandana back on her head. No. Take that off. Let's do it. Yeah, she's totally bald. Let's see. Let's do it. Bandana. It's just a. Something like that. So let's just give her a bandana. Wait, I drew it like that before. I'm just gonna draw it normal. I'm not gonna give it that pop at the top. So that could be her hair if I wanted to keep it short, you know. But I wanted to have hair. Maybe, okay. So this is her scalp. And then, be like, so there's like a little bit of scalp and then it's short. And then there's hair at the top. Something like that. Oh. Okay. No. Like that. That could be her. It's mainly figuring out the head. I don't like how this one looks over here. It just looks terrible. Don't like it. I liked how short the other hair was over here. Just give it some curls like that. Like that, and then just kind of It's very short, but I mean, that could kind of work, right? Still no. Let's erase it again. Let's try another one. I'm just making stuff up. Let's draw some more heads. I'm getting annoyed. Okay, whoops. 39. Okay, that's the ears. That's the ears. They're not very good ears, but ears nonetheless. A little bit closer. Oop. Yeah. What's another hairstyle? Well, let's see. One side is short. Well, I'm kind of looking at. All right, going back to this. I'm kind of looking at this top one here, where the hair is. It's literally just a mop sitting. That's how I'm picturing it. It's like a mop sitting on her head. You could do that. That looks weird. You could do that. Well, because basically, I guess the headband covers the sides of her hair that are short. So really, just got to focus on the top. I'm kind of liking this a little bit. Yeah, something like that. It's kind of one, something there. Now, what if I'm just thinking. I'm playing around with that. I like the short hair. Oh, it looks wonky. Okay, well, it's a couple different ideas there. There wasn't anything specific to do. I actually want to fix that headband a little bit. I kind of let the shorter hair happen here. I don't know what. This looks horrible. This needs to be something else for real. That looks bizarre too. Meh. Anyway, let's do something else now. Yeah, come back to one. Let's start painting. Basically, I want to use most of the same colors. How did she look before? So I'm just gonna do color picker, brush. Oop. I'm gonna use my favorite brush, which is the charcoal, something charcoal. Either way, that's the one I use. So paint there. Actually, I need to add something to that shirt, but I mean, like I said, this is just figuring out the colors, not trying to make it look perfect. I'll maybe clean up some of the paint that goes outside the line, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. The boots, I liked the color for those. Go back to the tunic one. Yeah. Yeah, so it's kind of like an off-white, huh? Okay. And the belt. Oh, so I can make the these are like kind of dark brown already. I like darker skinned characters kind of a dark blue hair versus straight black. I feel like there's room to add shadow and highlights if you make it blue versus black. Am I going to keep the headband the same color, or should I get something contrast? Let's try this and see. Okay, I like this kind of off-white happening. Actually, this was the color. And leave the pants the same color as well. Okay, make the pants. Maybe just make the pants on the belt. No, nope, not that one. The pants to be dark. This is like near black in here, or should I go with? Well, that guy's got like all green hair. It's kind of cool. Maybe flip that. Okay, maybe flip that and make the wraps after all. Maybe make the wraps dark and then come up with something else for the pants. Where'd my brush go? Here. Go back to here. Make the wraps dark as well as the belt. In fact, the belt could be the same color as the headband too. But let's try this, see how that works. And then I need a good color for the pants. What if I make the pants burgundy? That kind of works. Or I make all of these blue. Not sure how I feel about this. Let's try this again. Let's erase all of that. Erase. Let's make the wrappings, all the accessories in essence, that same blue color. So these are blue. This is blue. And so she has leg wrappings instead of gloves, like in the other picture. And then the pants, I still think they shouldn't be black. It should be something else. white. Let's see, what other colors do we got happening around here? I can make them black. I'm trying to think, like, what can you do with that off-white? See, this is like another white one, and this is black underneath. So this could be black. It's a sharper contrast to everything else, for sure. Checking stream. Make sure it hasn't cut out. Cool. Looks like we're doing good. The stream has not failed. I like the burgundy. I always want to, I like burgundy for my characters, and throwing it in, but maybe it won't happen this time. This is also not only just figuring out the flat colors, it's figuring out the shadows and the highlights for this character in relation to the chosen colors, especially for skin tone. I feel like that one's the most important to get right, especially for more darker skin, brown skin characters. Picking the right shade and lighting for them. Oops, undo. I didn't mean to do that. Skin characters. Just getting the right colors. Picking the right colors to go with their skin tone is important. So that kind of works. Or should I give her something more colorful? Or maybe make the tunic burgundy. Nice thing of just working with the flats. You can take them out quickly and easily. Make the tunic burgundy. Would that be interesting? Or no? I kind of like that. And then what I could do as well, what I wanted to go back and add real quick was give her a collar. Like that. That looks terrible. Hold on. Oh, jeez. I saw. Okay, so yeah, see, like, gives it a little bit of design. Do that maybe. Oops. Well, it's just basically a long V-neck. I might even adjust that a bit. Make it one deep, like, scoop neck V-neck kind of clothing instead of the weird hook. Like, just like that. Do one long V-neck. A deep V-neck. That's what it is. Do that, and then let's do that. Let's maybe do something like that. Oops. Like that. Now go back to here and fill that in. But actually, I'm gonna make that like a lighter color, lighter shade. Not feeling that. Actually, it makes more sense to make it darker, huh? Make it. I don't know. I don't like the pink. Not thrilled with the pink. Erase. I don't like that. Nah, let's take out the collar. I'm gonna ditch the collar after all. Alright, let's do that. Now let's go back to here. Yeah. I was like, did I pick the right layer? I did. Let's just make it all burgundy. Alright. Let's take a break from her for a minute, and I want to redraw her sword a little bit. A lot. Okay, pencil tool for the sword. I mean, it's meant to be more of a dagger, so it's not. It's like either a short sword or a dagger. And I did kind of like the blocky look. I wanted to be kind of a blocky look, and it's a very basic looking dagger for the most part. Yeah, I think like a solid looking dagger. Okay, and then the hilt of that. Ooh, that looks bad. The hilt of that. To give it a thing at the end. Yeah, I kind of want to give it a bulb at the end. And there's got to be enough room. Oops. Let's zoom in a bit, yeah? I don't need to reference anything right now. Let's try and keep this full screen. Okay. Like that, or should I make that hilt wider? Okay, give me a pencil. Like that, or I want it to be very basic looking. I want it to be a very basic looking dagger. Like very, because she's so. At least what I have written so far for the story is, this character, she really wants a sword, like a sword, and to be a badass. But instead, her master gives her a dagger, and so she's just like, what am I supposed to do with this? This thing's a piece of junk. So, So it can't look anything cool. It's not going to look cool. It's a disappointing weapon to get. Let's erase that, yeah. I feel like that hilt is too long. Oh, no. Let's grab that. A bit narrower, yeah. That works. Select, deselect. I'm the more I look at the short hair, the more I'm liking it this way. Yeah, because I mean the other hairstyles are okay, but I just want something simpler. Yeah, I don't know. It's starting to grow on me. We'll see. So let's give me another layer. Drag that one underneath. This is the paint layer for the dagger. Gonna get so let's go like blue, silver. Like it's like a cool gray. Something like that. Let's bring that up. Yeah. And the fun thing about doing metal is just using the eraser tool to draw in some highlights to kind of that helps with that metallic look, I think. Something like that. And then, but what I also wanted was I wanted part of the blade to be black, or like dark gray, like her pants. Oops, go back to the thing here. Should the bottom part be black like this? It's like a black steel or something. Or undo. The edges, the inside, these, let's actually make that. I think the outside should be black. And then go back in with the eraser. Give me really thin lines. And then even something like that for now. It's not ideal. And let's reference some daggers in a minute. Let's think about it. Actually, I'm gonna make that. Let's go back. I'm gonna make this smaller. New pencil. Make that smaller. Just like more like that. And then I'm thinking, I don't know, I think it should be like, you know what? It should be like, it should have like wrapping on it. The same color. Oh, this color. Let me grab it now. It's going to have like, let's do that. It's going to have, I'm just playing around. This might not make it to the final. It's got bandages, but it's got like old bandages on it as hand wrapped with the wrapping falling off. It looks terrible. What the hell? Undo. I want to erase some of it. Ooh, turn that down. do that. And then what I want to do is, there's my pencil. Like have some of the wrapping sort of worn and got tears in it. I don't like how that edge looks. I'm going to redraw that. It's like, don't like this. Erase. Let's actually do it on the other side. No, undo. Like that. And then same thing here. Just like torn wrapping, you know, like that. And then I want to make it, go back to this paint layer. And like I said, I want to make it this color, like yellowed. Like if you wrap old paper bandages around something, it's like yellowed out. Something like that. And so that's why when she gets this sword, she's like, what is this hunk of junk? And now there's one more thing that actually is going to be on her sword, which is kind of key. Super important to the plot, but it comes up. Which is, where am I going to put it? I'm going to put it up here in the black. Wonder how I should do that is my question. Let's do that. Let's use gray. And I'm just going to make some marking. Dang it. That's not it. I want to... Where would it be? Let's zoom in a bit more. Something like that. So I want it to have markings, right? Maybe I need to go back to this black, but then make it more like that. And then what it needs is I'm trying to think, how do you like engraving on a sword? Like, all right, I'm not gonna look at a reference yet. Maybe I'll do that later. I feel like I could use an eraser tool and go like down. Yeah, no. I don't know. I'm just improvising. I have to look at. And then it needs like black or something. Actually, yeah, hang on. I do want to erase it a bit more. I know I switched. Like, it does need the black, so I'm going to go back in with pencil and just like that's not helpful at all. How do you do engravings? Like a sword engraving. Just need to see like what's the texture look like. Engraving. Yeah, it's like, is the engraving darker than the blade or is it lighter? Let's see when it's silver like that. Hold on. Let's see when the blade is light colored like that. The etchings are darker. But what if it's a dark? So maybe I should just put the engraving on the light color. of the blade. That makes the most sense, right? Yeah, let's redo that then. Looks terrible anyway. Whoops. Not black. I want. Okay. I'm going to take that same black though, or this dark gray, and do it. Trying to get a good, yeah, just do it here. Like that. I want it to have some engravings. Does this have anything? Just some squiggly marks. Okay, I'm kind of seeing what's happening. Okay, hang on. I'm trying to see what a sword engraving looks like. It's kind of two colors, you know? It's kind of weird. Not weird, but... Let's do it again. I think... Nope. Oh, don't tell me it won't let me zoom out. Darn. Okay, I gotta fix the zoom out for this. Okay, maybe... What the heck? Oh, it's because I'm in the wrong... No. Okay, that's why. How do I want to do this? Maybe I need to erase something. Okay, because I'm seeing like the background is black, so. Okay, what if I do this? I can improvise a little here. Okay, and now I'm going to go in with this and make some markings. Something like that. And now to like fine tune around that with do this. Something like that, maybe. Something like that. That might kind of work. And then come back with this and kind of like something like that. It's like mixing the dark and the light. Anyway, it's not gonna be perfect. I'm just playing around with that. That's not great. Oh gosh, can't even see that. it's really small. You can't really see that, but for the timing, it works. So that could be it. That could be the thing. Oh, and then the hilt, I think I'll just make it the same brown as her boots, which is this one, but like probably a darker brown. It's very reddish too. Make it like that maybe. It's I'm gonna make what I think I need is not that. This and then some black. Where's black? What did I do? Oh, okay, no. That's what I want. And I want to go back to here and I want to just do that for now. And then go back to layer 4, go to this black, and then just make it this bottom part the same color. Oh, there's the back. Yeah, I like the shorter hair more and more. The hilt should be metal, huh? I don't know why I'm making it brown. Just let's erase it. Just make it silver like the rest of it. And same thing, which is like use the eraser to throw in some make it metal. And then in that case, I want to go with a smaller hilt because that just looks ridiculous. Oops, erase. Much narrower. I'm trying to like, oh, actually, I'm looking at this one. This is kind of cool. Might maybe do more like that. That might be the way to go. So like, okay, whoops. The black, so maybe more like that. Like that. It's a little more interesting, isn't it? Let's erase that. Oops. Undo. Or do more like that. Okay. Like it just. Oh, see, that's what that hill looks like. On those, the bottom. That's okay if it's not silver. That's fine. Where is it? Okay. Let's go with that for now. Now, what I want to do next actually is figure out the shadows and such for her. So let me just make a new. Oh, Jesus, what did I do? Didn't mean to move that. Okay. There, let's. Layer 5. That's what I want. Layer 5. Yeah. So. No, what I wanted to do was add a layer here. And let's call this the swatches. Just call this my color swatches. Swatches. Okay, so on this layer, I just want to note, so this is a skin tone. So now I want to come up with the shadows. And to do that, I'm going to go to Paint Layer 5, which is the shading. Yeah, just shading rendering. And so, go back here. Let's clean that up. Okay. Back to here. So now I have this color. I basically want to go darker. Oh, okay. That's new. Okay, I don't know what that is. I want to go darker, but then a little bit reddish. And so let's say the highlights come in, or the sun's coming this way. So. Wait, is that right? Man, I'm pressing too hard. Let's clear that. Clear. That's just. So I'm gonna write this color swatch down for the shading. It might be a bit too dark, but we'll see. I mean, if I press lightly, it doesn't come out too bad. This part facing away from the light. That's too. I think I pressed too hard there. All right, and that's that. That's the skin tone I'm going for. Like that. Probably a little bit of shadow underneath the headband as a whole. Let's erase some of that. It's too dark. Okay. My fingers. Okay, so that's the skin. Now let's go into the highlights. So go back. I always go back to the main tone, and then I just pull down to go lighter. I could just keep it there. Like that. I try to. So normally, I think just to change the shade, you can just start with your mid-tone and move it up. In this case, move it towards darker, move it towards lighter for your highlights. But I also try to change the color a little bit. Just makes it a little bit varied and not so monotonous by just leaving it in the exact same color and just changing the shading, I don't know if that works well or not, but it's something I like to try doing. Let's. It looks weird, and let's erase some of that. This isn't. Okay, so I'll go with that. Go back to color swatches. It's the light. Okay. Gosh, my hand. All right, we're doing good. Oh, make sure this thing hasn't stopped. We still going? Awesome. Hour and a half. Not bad. I still want to draw her monster before I wrap out. Ideally. If not, I could do it on the next stream. No problem. But maybe at least start on him a bit. Okay. Let's go into her clothes. So that's the base. The base is pretty dark. Let's go light and let's make it like that maybe. Shading. Okay. Well, let's go back to the. Let's go back to the midtone. The purple is fine. And just go. That's not dark enough. Darker. Let's just see this whole part's in shadow for now. Just okay. Let's go back to swatches and get these colors figured out. So this was the shirt. This was the highlight of the shirt. And then, of course, is the mid-tone of the shirt. All right, go to shading. Pick that. Let's go very light. the hell? No. Mm-hmm. It's already pretty dark, so it's hard to go darker, but oh, long layer. Can't really tell. Near black. For the blue. Okay, what did I do? I hope I didn't. The midtone is here. Let's make it go here. There. Like that or something. Okay, take me back to here. Take it dark. Like that. Like that. Go to the shading. Oops. Something like that. Gosh, Robert, I need to save this, don't I? I'll do that at the end. All right, let's zoom out for a sec and just take a quick view of it all. Yeah, I mean, not horrible, but okay. Okay. Okay, well, yeah, getting tired. Let me go back to here. I want to pull up the thing I did for her pet monster. Where did I put him? I put him here. So let's grab him. Copy. All right, we're getting into it here. So wait, is this back? Is this fitted? Okay. Put it there. Now let's just do paste layer. Okay. Oh boy. Shoot. Hide the head test stuff. I don't need that. And now move the layer. I need to shrink it down actually. There you are, little dude. So that was a little creature. Let's shrink it down some more. Okay. That was a little creature. Her pet monster that I want to revisit. It's basically a fur ball with bat wings. Yeah, I like the pose. That's cool. Anyway, actually, I do want to make a few changes to it in terms that I don't want to give it feet. It's just no feet, just a little thing. Okay, so let's get in here, and I'm gonna practice. I need to practice drawing him in, and I need to work the wings better. Let me go over here. Not over there. It's too far over. Nope, too far over. Just do one more. A little bit, yeah, a little bit of a wider circle. This little guy. And then what did I do for the hair? I kind of just some scribbles. Some scribbles for the hair. And then it's just got a little face. And it's got a little mustache. Like that. And now the wings are like a whole other deal. Let me grab him again. I want to have room to draw the wings. So let me put it here. I'll just draw one of the wings. Deselect. Let's reference some bat wings, yeah? Bat wings. Let's see how the wings. So the wings is kind of interesting. So they're like. That's kind of the fun thing about drawing monsters is that they're based off of animals. So you really just have to look at pictures of real life animals and take bits and pieces from all of them and then put it together to make a monster, which is kind of fun. So it's like that. More like that. It's a little better than what I had. And so it's got this like, is that right? I feel like that could fan out a bit more. Let's fan that out a bit more. Like, it's sort of like this. And it's kind of an arc. Maybe something like that a little bit. And then it's got these little, let's pull this guy up. It's got these little, the texture is really interesting. But I mostly want to focus on the gist of it, which is it's got these little bones. So one bone goes kind of that edge. And then the rest go to where these little points are. And it's all coming really from one point, which is here, here, and here. That's how it should look. And then there's this weird web kind of texture going on here. It's like a lot of veins, I guess. Let's like do that. And I think they cross, they don't really cross into each other. They're kind of like checkered patterns a little bit. They're like squiggly checker patterns. So let's do that. Like these bones are the most important. And then I'm just doodling this quickly because I want to wrap up this episode stream soon. Doesn't have. Should he need a tail? I don't know. But that's kind of the gist. All right. Well, I'm glad I practiced the wings a little. I got to practice them in different like perspectives and different actions. I like giving him these little wings. It works better. And then if I just wanted to simplify it, I could just leave out the web stuff. But I know what color this little guy is. I think he's more or less. Let's do a quick color in for him, and then I'll close out the stream for tonight because it's getting late. Man, it's already 10 o'clock. Okay, well, I'm glad it didn't cut out and it's lasted this long. So sweet. Okay, just checking, making sure it's still in. Great. Let's quickly color this little guy in, and then we'll because I think I'm just gonna keep a lot of the same. Oh, actually, keep a lot of the same colors that I already have. So I think for his fur, he's like a bluish color. And let's just, it's like a grayish blue kind of color. And then his wings are like that dark, the same dark gray I have. Let's just use the one I've used for her pants. And then what'll be interesting, no, undo. Just do that. The edges of the wings are like dark. And then the inside of them are, a lighter gray. And let me yeah, it's even like a darker gray. I can press a little harder here. All right, take me back to this. Something like that. Let's clean that up a little bit. So this is my little dude for now. Oh yeah. I'm gonna go back to the layer real quick and erase some of the circle in here. So let's go back in. Is that black? Good. With a pencil. Pencil. No, pencil. Just like light scribbles, not too spiky. Like it's just fluff. Maybe something like that. Just like bunches of scribbles. Something like that. Let's fix his on. Make it the same size as the other one. And then the underside of his little mouth mustache is make the bold bit bolder on the top part. I'm not drawing. He's got two wings. I'm just not drawing the other one because I don't want to overlap here. I like this picture. Maybe I'll end up using that. What I would like to do is come back to this. That's the one. Great. Come back to this. Let me play around with what her hair is supposed to look like. For this, because let me see. So let's see her hair. That's basically her hair. Oh, that's her skull, not her hair. Her skull. So now the hair is supposed to be kind of this. Like you can see it better from the side, and I think it just maybe like that. Something like that. That might work. Maybe don't point that out so much. Round it out. Oop. Okay. So maybe that's her new style. I'm not going to get into this tonight. I'm going to wrap up. Hold time. Yeah, this style is, I'm just so out of practice, I think. I mean, it's like kind of getting back in the groove of it, but yeah. This is like, I like this, the look of this better when I was drawing more versus here where I'm like getting back into it. So I just gotta get used to it. Just going back over this, I'm kind of digging it. Anyway, actually I can erase those because that's not her outfit anymore. It's a little different now. Erase some of the lines underneath there. But anyway, yeah, I forgot that I drew that, which is cool. All right. Anyway, okay. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna wrap out the stream for tonight. Let me stop sharing. Hold on. Thank you everyone for watching and for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this first episode. Next episode should be up on Sunday. I will set that up, and we'll get into a bit more of the story. I'll show you the script and some of the ideas I've already brainstormed for this, and then we'll also get into drawing some of the one of the pages. Also like redrawing it because I've already like got it mostly sketched out. But yeah, so we'll jump into that on Sunday. But thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next stream. Let me just sign out of here. All right. Have a good night, everyone.